pieces. Some of the X's, some of the Y's, without talking, which I think is probably one of the hardest parts of this challenge. Without talking, you are going to try to, on your own, decide what you think the relationship is and write it down. So you can write down the whole list if you want, like the X and the Y. So you need graph paper out. So if you don't have graph paper, do the frantic, oh my gosh, I need graph paper. You should keep a few sheets in your binder to make your life easier, but hey, I can't make your choices for you. Loudspeaker stuff. All right, ready? Without talking, here's our first one. You were late, bud. We'll have to circle back. Or you'll have to get it from the dry erase board later. I started at 2:18. It is now 5 minutes after that. You got a piece of graph paper out, looking at this one. So, yeah, the X's kind of jump around. Because this is meant to be challenging. You should be able to. Once you figure out the relationship, you don't have to fill them all in, but once you figure out the relationship, ooh, the input and the output are the same. I do not want solutions yet. We want to give everyone time. Yeah, well, once you know the rule, then if I ask you, like, hey, when X is this, you should be able to tell me why, but you don't have to write all of them down. You can if you want to. So there's kind of a hint at the bottom here of guess the rule. Now, if you'd like to make a possible, I think this goes there. Spencer, do you know, or do you have a guess for one of our Y's? All right, which one? All right, what's the Y there? Ooh, Spencer's right. Renald, do you have a guess? Aharon? Max K? Jake? Nope, just got in here. You're good, man. Lily? So guys, if you don't know it yet, keep thinking about it. We've got these right here that we see. 10 goes to 31. -3 to -8. -1/2 to -1/2. Amelia? 2.5. Ooh, she's right. Maddie? -32. Not here. Walter? Mal? You guys can always just say pass if you want. Malachi? I haven't seen him today. Is Malachi absent? Anna, I know that you might have the rule. I'm just trying to let other people chime in while people are still thinking. Anna? -20? Nice. Jordan? 25. Ooh, Aiden. Russell, sorry. Negative 35. Ooh, all right, Gust. Max Wright.
Oh, there's just one half left. Can I just solve y?
You can go ahead and solve the puzzle if you would like.
Okay. Y equals x times 3 plus 1.
3 times x and add 1 more. Woo!
New game.
If you didn't figure that out, it is okay.
What's this website called?
This, it's part of CPM. All right, here's another one.
Again? Seriously?
No. Okay. All right, the stack we haven't gotten to. Grant, do you know one yet? 0.5 is 7. Bobs, you got one?
Yeah. 2 times x plus 6.
What?
Oh.
And Will Smith dies at the end of the movie.
Well, I just got here.
You could have you could have been like, wait, what are we doing? Or listen to like.
I thought we were finding out
What the rule is, so I said.
Quick, act like she didn't say it. Wait, what did you say?
Huh?
What did you say? No, I'm joking. No, what did you like? What did you actually say?
X times 2 plus 6.
We normally say the number first. I want to try to train you guys to do. Let's see if it's right. Ah, man, she ruined it. It's alright. It's all good. Brenda took a quick trip to the office, won a major award. Don't worry, we have 4 more rounds. Yo, no booing each other. Absolutely not. All right, now that we all know the rules of we will keep it quiet.
Explain to me the rules, please, because I don't know the rules.
We are, you know what we're doing. You did it.
Not really.
You did it. You just can't let the cat out of the bag before we fill in some more of these boxes.
Basically,
So we're figuring out the outputs. If there's a class out there, you're not supposed to. These are not in the textbook, by the way, if that's what you're looking for. These are not in the textbook, by the way.
we need to use it today.
I don't think you do, actually. Everything we're doing is going to be up on the screen. And that resource page. So yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, guys, we're not supposed to go to our lockers in the middle of the blocks. I'm sorry. Like, not my decision. All right, let's start calling people. Patrick. Patrick has no idea. Confidently not confident. Connor. You said no? Nevin? Ooh. Lily? Would you like to give me an output? Just to be clear, we're not seeking the who dies at the end of the movie. We're just...
11 would equal 27.
By the way, my dad says that a roommate of his in college invented acid wash jeans. Like what you're wearing, Brenda. What? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Amelia?
The 30, is it negative 58?
No.
No. Jake is 11:33. Nope. Max
Is 0.5 1.5?
is 0.5. I'll come back. Ooh. Amelia?
Is that for that 31? Is it negative 55?
Negative what?
55.
Ooh. Okay, hold on.
I just did my calculations wrong.
Okay, take a moment. Hold on. Soakin'. Shh. Hold on, Soakin'. What Amelia said. You want to give me one?
Would 20 be negative 25?
You did it the opposite way. Do you see what you did?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting that what they're saying without saying it. You did it the opposite way. Do you see what you did there?
Yes.
Nevin? I love those moments. You're like, I had it. Nope, it left.
Would 11 be negative 17?
Ooh. Nevin? I feel like we're playing Battleship in a way. No one else like we're like launching this, and there's that moment of like waiting to see if we hit it.
I don't know.
I'm not going to.
I was about to say, just to clarify. Okay, Bobs, try again.
Why am I being picked on?
I don't like you
Also-
ruining the activity, but hey, we're both where we are now. I'm sorry.
Your glasses are foggy.
I know. Because I think I'm funny.
Negative 8 is negative 8. Did the math in my head. 21.
21. Ooh.
Well, thank you for confirming that for me, Brenda.
There's only a couple left. Patrick?
Look at the numbers again. So,
First of all,
that would be
which?
20.
20.
That would be negative 92. No, negative 15.
Ooh. Whoa! We don't need to do that. That's how you think you're going to be funny, and then you end up with an accidental concussion. Anna? Ooh. If you don't see it yet, take another moment to try to figure out, like, we've got a couple kind of more direct relationships, some things that we can kind of see. I'm just going to go across the room and then we're going to be done. Jake?
Oh, would 20 be negative 35?
I heard somebody say, yup. There you
Yay!
go. Nevin?
That one right, actually. 1.58.
Is this 8? Interesting. Lily? Ooh, and what, Brenda, is our relationship, or anyone?
No, I want to do it. Negative 2 times x plus 5. Yes, I got it.
Ooh, negative 2 times x plus 5.
After all of them
I
being
got
done.
it. I got it.
No, I got it from the.
Go, I did it.
All right, here you go.
Negative 10 and 20. Here we go.
Oh.
Easy.
Whoa, bad word. Bad word. Who's beard flexing and saying they're done already? Max, what do you think 100 is?
39.
Fine.
Is that 90?
Is this 90?
What?
You're lucky you got that right. I'll let you keep your book out for a minute. Otherwise, I was going to say, go ahead and put that book away.
Was it times 10?
I got it.
Definitely not
I got
times
it.
10 down here.
Oh. Is it times a bunker? Just look at the numbers and start guessing. Wait, is 100 1,000?
Man, silent board game sure went out the window.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I think it's what you thought would happen
Wait. What is that?
I mean, you guys are some of the best middle schoolers I think I could ask for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know if that was you throwing shade at your brother or what exactly that was.
Yeah, I didn't really like his brother. I don't really like his brother.
What's the age gap between you guys?
2 years.
Yeah, that's
You
not
and
bad.
Liam?
Who else would I be mad at? Alex.
Like, you have a younger brother too.
Aiden Summers, you want to give me one?
Negative 6 is negative 30.
Ooh. Double check your calculations. You might have the relationship right. You might have done a math mistake. Or double test your relationship. It's interesting that 1/3 becomes 0.444, which might be rounded. I wonder if that goes forever. You do the math. I did the math. That's why I'm the guy with the big desk.
You're that teacher.
Jordan.
And then you just
Hold on a second, Max. Jordan. No idea. Nevin.
I can give a tip.
I think I might have just solved it, so I'm going to need your chest. Come back to me, I'm going to figure something out.
Max, you are allowed to ask a question. You're allowed to give a tip in the form of asking a question for people to think about.
What are the multiples of 4?
21? 92?
Maddie?
Is 100, 1,000, and 100?
Wait, what?
No.
1100.
Yeah. Is that? No,
Oh.
there's another one in between. Is there another?
Max, play your mask up, please.
Look at the bottom.
Ah, somebody said look at the bottom. Maddie.
Is 110,100?
Ooh, got it now. All right, let's go back to silent for like 30 seconds. Let ourselves and our friends think. Just hang on to it for a second. Grant, do you want to do one? You'll pass. Max K. Gust. Spencer. Yeah, it is. Huh. What? Aharon. I don't have anything. Russell. Nope.
36.
Brenda.
Is 1, 2.
Well, 1 is 1. Hey. Is 1, 2. Max Wright hit us with another value.
Okay, so negative.
A negative times a negative is a positive, I will tell you that.
A negative times a negative equals a positive.
Correct, sir.
Would that be 6?
I don't. Yeah, it would. Anna? Hey! Walter? Jake?
36.
Nope. Raven?
Oh, me, hold on, let me do this for a second. I think I have it, but I'm not certain. Would it be 30? No,
Oh,
not
sorry.
30.
Whoa! I typed it wrong. Jeez.
I was
I
only
didn't-
6 off.
Got scared for my safety. What goes in this box? What goes in this box? What goes in this box?
0.
So wait, x squared plus x?
Yes.
So square the number and then add itself. So negative 6 squared is positive 36 plus, wait, what? Oh, plus negative 6. Ah, it brings it back down.
Okay, y'all are nerds. I just did 9 times 10 or 4 times 5 or 1 times 2.
I did x times x plus 1.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Max, hold on. What'd you say?
Y'all are nerds. I just did 9 times 10, 4 times 5, 6 times 7, 1 times 2.
So wait, what do you mean? What rule would you? So you didn't use an x squared in your rule?
No.
And we're careful saying that we're nerds.
Exactly.
You know what other 4-letter word?
I know exactly what I
You know what other 4-letter word? Boss. And nerds become bosses. Ah. All right, so tell me what you did. You said 9 times 10, 4 times 5.
Yeah.
So what'd you do? The number.
Times
X plus
x
1.
x times x plus 1.
Well, here's the thing,
X
Max.
times 2.
I'm pretty sure that you're the nerd because x times x is what? And x times 1 is? And I'm pretty sure we did the same thing. One more. One more.
I'm an actual princess.
Princess, what's it called? Princess Anna is my little nerd.
Let's see if we can get this one first.
None.
Let's see if we can all stay quiet for a minute. See if we can all stay quiet for a minute. I'm a waterfall. you okay?
No. When Brenda left, she left that far.
She sounds like she's hyperventilating.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of both.
Was it the waterfall thing? Because sometimes I say I'm a gentle babbling brook.
Here's the thing, this joke only makes sense to choir kids. And,
I mean, I'm a choir kid.
okay, well, current choir kids, I think. So we're doing the song called Mrs. Fiber-Optics, and at the end they go, and so she was, Mrs. Fiber-Optics, shh. And then I said, eat brown bread, because that's one of the lyrics in the song. And now she's dying.
That's it. That probably would be pretty funny. All right, we're gonna come back to this because I want to show you a video before I think I might accidentally forget. You all right, friends?
Eat more, please come to the office. Eat more, please come to the office. Thank
All right, if you are not paying attention, please give me your attention back because this video is actually pretty darn sweet. Cough, cough, Max.
Can we, no, Mr.
What?
Stop, put these away.
No, we literally haven't used it yet.
No, you have to stop the video. Or your video.
Well, it's only National Geographic. I don't think they'll sue me. All right, so here's our data on a redwood. If you are up on your current events, you may have seen redwoods can actually survive wildfires. They're such a dense, hard wood that they wrap them in fire blankets. So if you watch the news right now, because there's wildfires out west, at least a week or two ago, I don't know, time kind of blurs together right now. They literally just put fire blankets on the bottom part of the tree, and fire comes through the forest. And as long as the bottom part of the trunk is protected and it can still get moisture up the trunk, the tree will be fine. Like they are that cool.
It's too much of a stretch for its perfume fire.
Right? Yeah, it's like hot fire. Come at me. I got my blanket. So
You know monsters getting tackled. You're on the planet.
John plants a redwood, and trees take a little bit to get growing. Like I actually have 3 baby trees on my front porch that I'm hoping by next year I can get in the ground. So 3 years after planting, the height of the tree, now these are redwoods, right? So they're much bigger than like our trees here. Redwood tree is 17 feet tall. To give that some concept, that's like as tall as Phoenix, right? Like maybe not as tall as the second story back there, but at least as tall as the front story. So then the next year, 4 years in, or 4 years after planting, 21 feet tall. 5 years after planting, 25 feet tall. So I want you to talk with your team and flip your resource page if you're not looking at the thing that has the graph that says John's Giant Redwood. How tall was the tree 2 years after us? Wait, we're going back in time. How tall was the tree 2 years after it was planted? And what about 7 years after it was planted? And then estimate the height 50 years from now. Guys, some of these trees are hundreds and hundreds of years old. They have a tree out there that you can drive your car through.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen.
they are huge.
Wait, can you go back up? I need to see your
7 is on guys.
What?
7, 8, 9.
Sorry, Max, I didn't quite understand your question.
Thank
We're on question 10. Yeah, it's on your resource page. This should be on your resource page. This information should be at the bottom of the resource page.
It doesn't have
Fill it in
seven.
the table. So, I don't believe so. I don't think our soil grows. The soil has different acidity depending on where you're at, and there's growing zones. So we're in zone 7, and we only grow certain things. Yeah, yep. And they grow palm trees, right? So you've got this table on the bottom of the resource page. No, there's like something in my cup, but also there's no coffee left. No, it's like there's something broken inside of it. Question or answer, Jake?
Answer.
Okay, I'm gonna call on people with cards. Yeah. I called you twice today already.
No, but I didn't have answers.
Well.
I want to have a question.
Well.
Yeah, you didn't have answers.
Jordan,
That's so mean.
what can you tell me? I'm sorry, it's the cards. What can you tell me about
You
this?
said it. Jordan.
All right. What can you tell me, Jordan?
That's tall.
I don't know. What did you observe? What did your group talk about? How did you fill in the table at the bottom? Just tell me anything. You can throw it to Jake if you want. He's really dying to answer a question.
Yes. So.
By the way, that is another option in here is like phone a friend. You may not know that if you haven't ever seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but you can always throw a problem if somebody really wants to help. Like Jake was over there kind of crying quietly because I wouldn't call on him. So Jake, go ahead.
So which one are we on?
What?
Which one are we doing? I answered them, like, all of them.
Just talk to me about this. What'd you figure out? What did
I
like?
figured out that trees are tall. And for A, how much they grow to, I figured out that they grew 4 feet each year.
Oh, I thought you.
And at the year 2, tree 2, it would be 14 feet. Year 7,
Wait, how much?
13. Oh my god. My math is not.
This is what happens when you get too excited about answering questions. You
Yeah.
do the math wrong. All right, so it'd be 13 feet.
Then 7 years would be 33.
So 7 years, 33. Can we get some confirmation?
True.
True.
It's very true.
And so, wait, if we want to estimate the height after 50 years and don't want to just add over and over and over again, it'd be better to formalize this with an equation. Anna? This, I mean, sure. This is how we're going to start to model max. This is how we're going to start to model things, meaning the height with an input of time, right? So our input is time. How long has this happened? So what does that actually mean? You should write this on your resource page. So this actually means Jake started by telling us we grow 4 feet per year, or 4 feet every year, you could say. But then what's the plus 5? Who can tell me that? It would just shout it out. Yeah, that is our initial value, or here our initial height.
So when it was 0 years, it would be 1 foot tall?
So, not when it was 0 years. 0 years after it had been planted where it's going. Right? So when I buy a tree at Home Depot, it's not a baby. It's like, it's like yay tall. It's growing into a nice root ball that you can drop into the ground and then it'll be nice and happy. But it starts a few feet tall. Max?
Or what you could do is you could do just like wait, never mind.
You sure? You sure? Okay.
I have a question.
I want to let you guys show your ideas.
The resource page is like, it says it backwards, doesn't it? Or never mind. What?
Are you backwards, Jake?
In year 1, you were like, if you like 5, like a lot more feet than I was supposed to.
So, I think what you're misunderstanding is it didn't start at 0. It started when time was 0. Its height is 5. So if you go to fill in that table, when time is 0, its height should be 5.
I don't know how to do math good.
This would mean that
Yeah, it is not proportional. Lily, it sounded like you threw your voice over into Patrick. You're a really good ventriloquist. So you said it's not proportional because...
It doesn't start at 0, and also because of that 5.
Yep, not proportional.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's still linear, but you're right. It is not proportional.
So if it was like 4 times 5, if it was 4 equals 5, then that might be a proportional, right?
If it was just 4 feet a year, yeah, if it started at 0, right, Max?
It wouldn't be 4 times b plus 5, it would be 4 plus.
Who what?
It would be 4 plus b plus 5 instead of 4 times.
I still can't hear you because people keep making noises. Sorry.
It
Try
would
it.
be 4 plus b plus 5 instead of 4 times b plus 5.
So this is actually our correct equation, as long as this 5 is right, because we're growing 4 feet each year. You're fine. So if we dissect this and look at your resource page, or like the table, we're adding 4, and we would keep adding 4. Right, so that's why A asked us to answer how much is it changing each year. We're doing a 4-foot gain every year. So another way we could write this, interesting. Another way we could write this would be start at 5 and add 4 for every year that we have done this. So we could do 5 plus 4t, but the 4 is the thing that needs multiplied because it is happening multiple times. Yeah, that's a common switch around, switching the initial and switching the slope. That is a common switch around. Hold on, I know we got a couple questions. We're going to pick this up next year.
Next year.
Yep.
Oh, great.
No, tomorrow. Sorry. I'm thinking about the next years of John Freeze.
John's coming back.
Maybe.
What about the graph? Are we putting plots on the graph?
Yeah.
Are we putting plots on the graph?
I already did.
You got like 1 more minute. Anyone have solutions for this?
Here's roll down.
Is this? No, we didn't do this one, did we?
No, we already
No.
We didn't do this one.
So you can go ahead and start packing up if you want. I'm curious. Raise your hand if you think you want to make a guess at this.
Question, what are we doing with
This
this
is
graph?
completely random guess.
Hang on to it. Stick in your binder. Yeah, with resource pages, hang on to them until we're done with the chapter. Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, did I not?
That's, well, first off, that's math 7. Second off, you guys already have the homework for tonight.
Are you? I was
Last week.
Oh.
Yeah, it's with last week's.
Can I make a random guess? I think I know what it is.
Here's the deal. If you are looking to work ahead in math, you must be totally mastered in all of your other classes and then come ask me. But I do have the next set of homeworks if anyone is like out of things to do during extension. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.
I think I know what that is.
What is 4 then? What's the output? Max, gotta go. You think it's 4?
No.
Yeah? Ooh.
Hi.
Hi.
You
Hold on.
have.
Hold on.
Okay.